Hey, comic book fans. Mick here at Multiverse Comics live for you today. We've got some new books to take a look at today and some other stuff we're going to talk about. It's been a couple days since we've done a video, but kind of a lot going on with the books these days and some collections that came in with some pretty cool stuff. So I'm going to start off here with this piece. This is a print from one of our friends, a local artist, Jason Lewis. Very cool piece. He is a professional colorist who's done some work on Star Trek, a lot of IDW books, some Scooby-Doo, things like that. So we'll be seeing some more of his art as he brings it in. A couple of books we wanted to talk about real quick. I'm not going to go into too much detail about the books yet because I want you to kind of come in, take a look at them, and then we'll do a review here in a couple of days on them. But there is a new Azzarello book, Faithless. This came out with about three variant covers. One of them is polybagged for content. This is a different kind of a story. Takes a twist at the end that I didn't see coming. It is definitely an adult book, and unless you're comfortable with adult material, I would be wary on that. So definitely not for kids, but really good read. You know, Azzarello is a pretty good writer, so can't go wrong with that. Divinity starts up again. This is another book by Valiant. Can't say enough about Valiant books. They pretty much knock it out of the park most of the time. You know, Ninjak, Bloodshot, those books are pretty solid most of the time. Divinity, this is the new start for this run. Really cool book, gives the whole origin story on what's going on and everything. So we'll review this one in a couple of days. Just give you a chance to come check it out if you're interested. All right, new Image book, section 0. This one was really cool. I was pretty impressed with it. It's definitely a sci-fi tones to it with, you know, some alien type stuff and secret agents. Not going to say quite Men in Black type deal, but like Suicide Squad meets Men in Black would probably be an accurate depiction. So pretty good. Like I said, we'll talk about this one in a couple of days too. This was cool. The Symbiote Spider-Man. So this goes back to when Peter Parker originally got the black costume and is filling in some gaps in the stories for some of the things that happened during that time. So pretty impressed. Well done, Marvel. I guess there's also a McFarlane variant for one of those covers, which I thought was pretty cool. Hellchild, new Zenescope book. Pretty cool, just like the other Zenescope books with their Robin Hoods and, you know, the Van Helsings and Gretel and that type of deal. A lot of magic, a lot of demons. This one specifically vampire-based. Very cool book. Artwork is fantastic. Just what you'd expect from a standard Zenescope. My favorite book of the last 2 weeks is definitely Bronze Age Boogie. Super cool book with a lot of memorable characters. It definitely feels like a book that was right out of the 70s. On top of, there's some time travel elements in here, and it's really, really good. I was very impressed with this one. All right, moving on to a couple of books that we got in this in the last week or so. We took in a couple of collections, had some pretty good books. Starting off here with Captain Marvel, the first appearance of the Negabands. Definitely available for purchase. All of these books here are going to be available for purchase, so if you're interested, stop by, take a look. Very classic story with Captain Marvel. I say Marvel because I always call Shazam Captain Marvel, just to keep them distinguished. Significant Thanos appearance in Captain Marvel. Super cool book. We did also take in pretty much the entire run of Ghost Rider Volume 1, including the Spotlight issues. Here is an issue 2, which is the first appearance of the Son of Satan. Very cool book, real nice condition. We still have the majority of Volume 1 left, so if it's something you're interested in, stop in. We'll definitely get that set up for you. As well as the first appearance of Deathlock, another cool book. We actually ended up with the entire run of Astonishing Tales featuring Deathlock and even the Guardians book that was in between, I want to say number 29. But Deathlock's a pretty cool character. Kind of hard to find sometimes. So there you go. So that's really all I had to talk about today. I know this one's kind of short, but we've got some discussions coming up in the future here with some Shazam, as well as Hellboy, and obviously Avengers Endgame. So we'll get that all set up for you. Until next time, we'll see you then.